What is going on? Thank you for stopping by. My name is Kyle Ackerman, and I am going to walk you through how ContactSmarter is going to set some life insurance appointments for you. There's a bunch of different ways you can do this, but I'm going to show you one example, and then you can tweak it from there, and you can do it with other lines of insurance, stuff like that. But if you're an independent insurance agent and you want to start booking some more appointments and do it much more efficiently, this is going to be the way to go, and this is how you're going to do it, and I'm going to walk you through it right now. So I am inside my account here within ContactSmarter. This is just some dummy info. What I'm using here is just dummy info anyway, so it's not any personal identification information. So I'm just going to walk you through what we're going to do here. And for this example, we are going to reach out to current clients. Let's say your current clients who do not have a life insurance policy, but you want to hit them up with that as well. Now, if you are a life-only agent, there's another way you can do this, and I'm going to show you that as well. You can use aged leads or old leads or maybe some past clients even that way as well. But here, I'm just going to get started with this and show you just how easy it is to get you some appointments. So I am going to go set up a campaign. Just click the campaigns tab, click add new, and then you're just going to start from scratch. Some of these in here are for, let's say, mortgage loan officers and stuff like that. But this example, like I said, is life insurance agents as well. So we're going to start from scratch. Click here and name the campaign. We're going to do life insurance. If I could type, let's do book of business that way. And then you can record calls and toggle that on. We're going to leave that off. Force call, that just means as soon as a new lead comes in, you'll be able to, your phone will ring automatically. This is only for real-time lead information, not this example. So we're just going to create. And now we're taken to our messages. Now I have a script up here that we're going to use, and we're just going to input right now. Just quick copy and paste, and you'll get access to this script as well if you reach out to me, and we can put that into your account too. So right over here, we're going to go to the life insurance script. Now we're going to be using text messages and emails for this. You can use voicemail if you want, and you do not have to. But for text messages, so like I said, remember these are your current clients' book of business. So it'll say, hey, first name, this is my first name. This is Kyle with it's your XYZ insurance agent. Was just doing a quick checkup on your account with us and see you don't have a life insurance policy here. Do you have one with another company, or do you have a policy with another company? So what we're going to do is just copy this part here. Don't copy the stuff in bold because that is just to show you when to send the messages out. So this one we're just going to do immediately. We're going to hit add new, click text message, same day immediately there, and copy and paste there. Now you're going to want to edit, of course, what your company is. But for the most part, these merge tags just keep the same because it'll adjust according to their first name, so it'll be entirely unique to each recipient. So we're just going to click save there. Now we're going to take this email, take all of this except for the subject line with SL here, because we're just going to type that in there. But that is after 15 minutes. So that means if they don't respond to that text message 15 minutes after they have been added, they're also going to, oops, I didn't change it to email up here. If they don't respond to that text message, they are going to get an email. Now I want to format this. I didn't copy the right one. Funny. Okay, copy that. Here we go. I'm just gonna format this like I would do for a regular email. Oops. Too much. Go. Okay, and then the subject line was covering my bases. So we're gonna save that. All right, And then, like I said, voicemail, like 20 minutes after that, you can have a voicemail in there. We'll just do that just in case. So it's going to be 20 minutes after they've been added. So not 20 minutes after the previous message. So we're just going to hit voicemail here, do 20 minutes, and you're going to just record a voicemail just as you would if you are reaching out to someone individually. So you don't want to say their names because this is going to be used universally here. I know in Florida you can't do voicemail drops, but it's real easy. You just say, "Hey Bob, this is Kyle with XYZ Insurance Agency. Wanted to touch base with you with your account, blah, blah, blah." You don't want to say their first name like that. So you want to just say, "Hey, this is Kyle with XYZ Insurance Agency. I was looking over your account just now. I saw that you didn't have a life insurance policy with us. Wanted to update my notes here and see who you have that with that way." And then you just click stop. It'll save in there. Of course, do it a little bit better than that. That was just kind of off the cuff. But that way they're going to hear your voice and it's going to be entirely authentic coming that way. You hit save. Super easy. You can go in there. You can upload manually if you want to, record it from your phone and then email it to yourself. Jump through all those hoops to get there. Saving the voicemails does take a bit of time that way, but you don't have to do voice messages. You can just do text messages and emails. So we basically got our first day covered. So you can see day 2, a day after at 9:30 a.m. Here, let me put this down here just so it's all together. Yeah, so you're just going to grab that, go to add new text message one day after the prospect is added at 9:30. Oops, Kyle. Okay. 9:30 a.m. And then I'm just going to paste this message in here. Basically, it's just like a follow-up message. I didn't hear back, but I know how things can get with work and family, blah, blah, blah. Save that there. Then email on day 3. So that would be 2 days after a prospect is added. We'll do this one. What time did I have this one at? At 11 a.m. And you can tweak all of these as well. Haven't heard back yet. Okay. You can tweak all of these messages, the times, test and see what works best for you to get the best conversions as well. Okay, so we got that in there. In the signature, you can edit that and your account details, so you can just use that merge tag. Otherwise, you can just type it out if you want. So we have a couple other messages following up that way. So it's just one day after, but for the sake of this video, we've got all of these messages in a queue, basically. So all it's waiting for is our prospects. What you're going to do is you're going to go and segment out your clients that have, let's say they have auto insurance, or maybe they just have their homeowner's insurance with you, but they don't have life insurance. So basically get all of your clients that do not have life insurance, and you're going to download that into a CSV file through Excel or Google Sheets. As long as you get that there, you can upload them into ContactSmarter very, very easily. I mean, really, you can upload them. You can input contacts one by one, but that's just to save time. You can bulk import any number of leads that you want and take it from there. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to click these up arrows here, the logo here, and get back to the main page so I can get to actions. And then what you're going to do is import from CSV file, and then find your file here. Let me see if I know I've got some sample ones here somewhere. Let's do this one. Okay, cool. And then you select your campaign, auto insurance, and then agree to the terms and conditions. You can tag them if you want to tag them on the date, or what kind of line of insurance you're going to pitch them, something like that. Hit continue, and now you got to map out all of their fields so that ContactSmarter is able to align them with your CSV file. So you just go here, first name, it says it right here what the column header from the file is, last name, these are their emails, and this is their phone number. Now, for this example, I'm not going to import this stuff because that's just dummy information. I don't want ContactSmarter to be sending an email to name@mail.com or a text message to these numbers. So I'm going to hit do not import and then don't import data. As soon as I hit continue, those leads are going to be imported into that new campaign, and your first text message is going to go out right away. So don't do too many that you can't handle. Granted, a lot of them that are going to come through are going to say, I'm not interested, or sometimes they might say, don't text me here right now. Some of them are not going to respond. We're mining for gold here, and these are your clients, so they've heard from you before. Now, if you're doing like aged leads, some people, quite frankly, are going to get a little pissed off saying, or like, I've never submitted my information, but really they did. It just was like a year ago or something. Hence, aged leads. So just be wary of that. All of this is mining for gold. I'm sure you do it yourself. You have your team members cold calling people all day, trying to pitch your current book of business. This is exactly what this is, except you're going to do it so much faster, and it's going to leverage your time so much more because it's automating that outreach, and it's going to automate the follow-up until someone responds. So I'm going to hit continue. We're going to go back in. There they are. So if I go back to campaigns here and I go into auto insurance campaign, basically these messages are being sent out. They're not sending out right now because that was my example here, but these messages. So they're not showing up there. Hold on, give me 1 second here. I think I did it in a different auto insurance campaign. Got these messages here. Okay, right here. So if this message has already gone out, so you're probably going to get some responses within a couple seconds. And if someone responds, they're not going to get the following messages. So it's going to stop it automatically. You don't have to worry about that at all. But if they don't respond, these messages are still going to be in the queue going out so they don't fall through the cracks. And we're going to make sure they get a response. So, after like 3 or 4 days, if someone doesn't respond, I mean, good chance they're not going to respond anyway. So that way we're able to leverage your time that way. So what I want to do is walk you through a campaign and get this all started for you and help you out with this. ContactSmarter to have unlimited messaging is $197 a month. But you'll get a 7-day free trial. So if you want to link up and I can help you get some campaigns going, get as much use as you can out of these 7 days. You're going to see that it's well worth the investment of the $200 a month. I mean, $200 a month is absolutely nothing anyway, especially for something that's going to be generating you business as well and bringing in appointments and helping you close more sales. That way you're not wondering where your next appointment is coming from. So this is something that can be used for old leads. It can be used for like your age leads, your current clients. If you're using like EverQuote, NetQuote, Quote Wizard, gosh, what other one is there? I can't remember. But if you're using leads there, you can have them integrate with ContactSmarter. So as a new lead gets generated, instead of having your team like frantically drop everything that they're doing, ContactSmarter is going to reach out for you on their behalf, on your behalf. So as soon as someone responds, a new lead responds, you're going to get notified through email as well as the smartphone app so that you are able to stay on top of it and make sure you don't miss any responses. But I know when I was working in insurance, my boss, whenever a new lead would come in, they would have us drop literally whatever we were doing and call that person, even if someone was at our desk, and it used to piss me off. So this is going to help you accomplish that, but not sacrifice, the experience of someone sitting at your desk. So that person is still going to get that one-on-one time without any interruptions, but you're going to be the first agent that lead is hearing from because it's going to be activated immediately. So try out that free trial. That link is below. Create your account. You'll get to go in, but I'm sure you've got some questions here. I'm going to also leave a link that you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger so we can chat, and I want to make sure that you are situated correctly and you hit the ground running. So if you have any questions, let me know, but hit that link below. Get your free trial set up. Can't wait to see what it does for you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.